Hey guys, it's Emily. Welcome back to The Casual Puzzler. I have a confession to make that I did not do well on my no-buy challenge. I feel like part of the reason I love puzzling is because I like to collect puzzles, I like to try new brands, I like to just find unique brands and new things, and I'm a collector of puzzles, and being on a no-buy was hard. I wanted to finish 28 puzzles that were like the oldest on my to-do list before I bought new ones. I did 16, and I feel like that's pretty good, 16 out of the 28. The remaining ones, there's a few that I'm just like not going to do. I'm just going to pass along because they're just not my style, and I just don't really want to feature them on my channel, so it'd just be like me doing them for fun, and those ones just don't look like fun. And then I do have some that I want to do dedicated videos on, but I don't want to just like throw it into the lineup right now because I have a lot of things planned. And then I did do 9 out of the 12 in that big box set, and I just don't care to do anymore. They're all very repetitive, so I'm just gonna call it a day. I do have probably 6 that are still on my to-do list. The rest I either did or just don't plan to do anymore, and I'm just going to pass along. So I feel like that's pretty good. And so I have, as you can see behind me, did a little damage with buying new puzzles. For one, I have been gone because my husband was leaving for a work trip. He has gone to Washington for 5 months. It is the end of week 1. Actually, it's only been 5 days, and it has been really challenging to have him not here. Our house is just so empty, and I did buy some puzzles. Some of this I bought this week, some of them I bought a couple weeks ago, and they just arrived here. So I did not do well with my no-buy challenge, but I'm really not too mad about it. I did at least decide what was going on with those puzzles, and I did make a huge dent in the ones that I wanted to do. So I don't feel too bad about it, and I know you guys like hauls, so we are here. I also want to mention I am doing a new setup. Let me know how the quality is. There is a new microphone, and we are just gonna dive into these puzzles. I'm gonna take them off here. I was just using this for the thumbnail, but I have a lot of really fun brands here. I was 100% influenced by social media. A lot of them were recommendations from Jigsaw Juby. I had found her channel, I had binge watched them, was making a list of puzzles that I wanted to try, and then bought them. So we are just gonna get into this. I hope you like this video. Make sure to strap in and grab some coffee, wine, water. I actually don't have a beverage, so we are just gonna get into this and see what I got. All right, so the first one that I have came all the way from Ireland. It is part of my Around the World series. You'll see it not in the next one, but the following one. So it's gonna be Iceland, then Ireland. This one actually came from Ireland, came from Dublin. It did arrive with some caramels that had whiskey in them. They're no longer here. So I did get a little snack, and I did get this puzzle, which is the official Guinness puzzle. So this one just looks super fun. There's a ton of different, there's toucans. I guess that's their symbol, and a lot of their different like vintage style ads, and I just think this is so fun. I love the different cartoons and the illustrations. It's a little collage puzzle. There's only 9 of them. It is 1,000 pieces, and I just thought this would be really fun. I will say the box, not the best quality, but I will say in general, just across the board with my international puzzles, they arrive in such great shape. Like the boxes are wrapped with cellophane. Inside everything is like bubble wrapped, or the little handwritten note. Like everything from my international puzzles have come with some sort of like note and just really great packaging. So it's just been a real delight getting these puzzles from all over the place. And again, this one came from Dublin, and that's just really cool. I am from Irish descent, and so this is just really exciting. I'm not a Guinness drinker, but Dave definitely is a Guinness drinker. I do like more of like a brown ale. I'm sure he would really appreciate this one, so I'm excited about it. Again, the box doesn't feel super great, but I feel like the puzzle will still be fun. Next, we have the Iceland puzzles. I guess I should have shown those ones first, but this is from a brand called Nordic Games. Now, I did get 3 puzzles for them. 2 are duplicates because I am saving one for a future giveaway. So the first one here, it translates to Troll Mother and Children, and that's exactly what this is. I feel like had 2 distinct styles of puzzles on there. We had one that was very like photography, landscapes, animals, like pretty photography. And then they had this one, which is more cartoony, and they have a few different versions. So I think it's like just two different artists. And this one here, his name is, let me see. The artist is Brian Pickleton, and he is a children's book illustrator. So that's what this one is, and that's what a few of the designs are. And then again, a lot of the other ones are more photographs, which is not my style. And you'll see the other one that I got, it's definitely not my normal. But I did find this one, and this is probably the one I will do on camera. The other one I'll just save for a rainy day. But this one looks super fun. It's just like a mother with 3 children, and then we have like these really fun rock formations, and I'm excited to try this brand. The box is very, very sturdy. I'm excited. I'm not excited to do this other puzzle though. I got it because there weren't too many that I was like interested in getting, and so I did get this one, which was called Puffins. And that's exactly what it is. There's just about a dozen puffins here. Some of them are in focus, a lot of them are not, and they're blurry. And I looked at the pieces inside, and they're all like very blurry photograph. So I'm not really excited about this one. And unfortunately, that's the one that I did get an extra one for a giveaway. So if one of you are interested in it, stay tuned for, I don't know when it is going to be, but I have a spare, and I'm kind of regretting that getting that one for myself. I'm sure it'll be a fun puzzle. I'm sure it'll be a nice puzzle like once it's together, but it's just not my normal style. So I'm excited to try the brand. I don't see me purchasing anything else from them just because there wasn't too many on the website that I was really into. The next few puzzles I did get from Amazon, but they actually were all in different orders. I think only 2 of these actually came together. The other ones I would find, or I would look at, or like popped up in my feed, and I would just like randomly buy it. So there weren't actually too many that I bought together, but this one was definitely a recommendation from, it was my Facebook group. So when people are signing up to be in the Facebook group, there's a few questions that I ask, mostly because I just don't want like weirdos going in there, but also I'm just curious. And one of the questions is, what's your favorite puzzle brand? And in one day I had 3 people say the same answer, and I was like, okay, I need to check this brand out. So it's called Elena Essex, and oh my gosh, they look so fun, so bright and colorful. They give me very much like Jackaroo vibes with like the bright, bold colors, but it's more like whimsy. So this one here is called Woodland Magic, and it's just a ton of mushrooms. Like it's all, I feel like a lot of them just have this more like rainbow style, like all the colors are just so bright, vibrant. This one, as you can see, it's just a bunch of mushrooms. The box, super sturdy. I just am so excited to try this one because I was just very surprised how many people in a row mentioned the same puzzle brand, and I have never tried it or heard of it. So I'm excited about this. It is a UK based brand, and they do use recycled paper for their puzzles, and I'm excited to try this one. This one is like one of the top of my list. It is 1,000 pieces, so that's exciting. The next 2, I have been wanting to try this brand for quite some time, and I think I bought them on Amazon because they were on sale. So I remember one was only like $10, the other one was like $15, so I think they were on sale. But I also was just like curious about this brand. They have been on my wish list, like in my actual Amazon wish list for a while, and it popped up that were on sale. So I did buy 2 of them, and I just like a lot of their illustrations. It's very, again, bright, bold. One's more artsy, one's more cartoony. So the first one I have here is, by the way, so the brand is Antilonian, and I know they're very popular. And so this one is really fun. So can you see, I'm sorry, the glare from the light is on there. But this one is a 500 piece one, and it's just very bright and colorful, and it's called Matrushka. So it has like this like Russian doll, which I guess for current events, it's probably not the best puzzle to get, but it's super fun, bright, colorful. Love the illustration. I like the cats next to the little lady with the little milk pail, and it just looks super fun, and I'm excited to try this brand. And the other one I did get from them is a square puzzle. I love how they make that in very big bold lettering. And this one is 1,024 pieces, and it is just 4 ladies. It kind of reminds me of like Little Women or something like that. So this one is called Kave Molaski or Coffee Break. So there's 4 ladies with very poofy dresses and they're having tea or coffee, and it just looks very whimsy. I know like more art strokey type puzzles are like hit and miss with a lot of people. I don't mind them, they're not my favorite, but I did like that illustration, so I'm excited for that. And then we have a few others from Amazon. This one, I will say, I was influenced by getting the brand from my Facebook group because a few people have mentioned them and I heard the quality is fantastic. I feel like a sister to Ravensburger. It's also a German-based brand. You'll see the box and it's like identical. So I don't know if they have like the same manufacturer, but it's called Schmidt Puzzles. And this one has been on my wish list for a while. I remember seeing this brand a long time ago and I forgot about it, and then someone mentioned it in my Facebook group and that's how I ended up getting the puzzle. I didn't see it on the Schmidt website, but I did find it on Amazon, and I feel like it was more expensive, but this was like the puzzle that I wanted. They have a ton of Disney puzzles if you're more into the Thomas Kinkade version of the Disney puzzles, but this is the one that I was just like, I loved it. So this one is called The Magical Journey, and hopefully you can see it okay. It kind of has like a Hogwarts feel. So we have like this big locomotive, it's going through a tunnel, we have this owl, we have a globe. It's very like collage, almost like vision board style. As you can see, there's also some hot air balloons, and everything about it is just like whimsy and happy, and everything is like coming out of a painting. Like there's a painting of this or a story about it, and it's just, I loved the image so much. I'm so excited to try this brand. It's 1,000 pieces. I heard it's phenomenal, and I'm very excited. Like I haven't bought like a wish list item like this in a hot minute, and I just this is one that I needed in my collection, so I'm excited. I hope it's everything I want it to be because it's beautiful. Like everything about it is beautiful. I can see me actually gluing this one, and I don't say that very lightly. Like I don't glue my puzzles, but this one I would love to have as an art piece. So I'm excited about that one. And the other 2 I got from Amazon are actually Ravensburger. And so the first one was in someone, I forget which video it was, but someone said, hey, are you gonna get the new Abandoned collection from Ravensburger? And I was like, I don't know. So I checked it out and fell in love with this one. This is the Abandoned Carnival, which looks so creepy. And you see those different like TikTok videos or Instagram reels where people are like going into those old abandoned carnivals. Like that's what this reminds me of, where it's just like, it's just been left to rot, you know? And I just think it's really cool and creepy, and I like the colors in it. It looks very fun and just quirky. I love this type of thing. They had other versions. I know they had like an abandoned arcade. That one also looked really cool. It looked a little bit darker, so I went more for this one. So I'm excited about it. And then we do have the other puzzle from Ravensburger. You guys are gonna be so proud of me. So I actually purchased a 2,000 piece puzzle. I feel like I've been stuck in the 500, 750 range for so long that going up to 2,000 pieces is just a little nerve-wracking, but I'd love to get into larger puzzles. I'm actually a part of the big team that's doing the largest puzzle in the world in July, so I need to just like get used to doing bigger puzzles. I would love to, I mean, I'm gonna be a part of that team. We'll see how I do compared to everybody else, because I think it's like 54,000 pieces or something crazy. So I'm excited for this 2,000 piece puzzle. I would again love to venture out into a larger piece count. Maybe not like the 18,000 pieces, because I just don't have the space for that, but I would love to do like the 6,000 piece ones, you know? Anyways, I got this 2,000 piece one. And I feel like larger puzzles can go just like a nice, beautiful image, or they're more like blocked collages, like individual puzzles, and then they call it like 18,000 pieces. This one I feel like is a good combination because it has that collage style feel, but it's still meant to be an actual image on its own. So it's kind of like someone took a stamp collector's book of Disney characters and to put it into a puzzle. So we have like this magnifying glass and it's in a book, but it's all these different and it has all these different characters in it, which I love. And they have some newer characters, they have some older characters, like they have like Winnie the Pooh, they have Aristocrats, they have Frozen, Cinderella, Lady and the Tramp, The Incredibles. So it's like a mixture of Pixar and Disney. It's 2,000 pieces. I feel like it is very doable because of that collage style, but I still, again, like that it's like a full image. So I'm excited about this one. It just looks super fun. I don't see Tinkerbell. Oh, I guess it's in Peter Pan. But anyways, that one I was proud that I got a large piece puzzle. One of the last days that Dave was here, we did go to the safari park. And they actually, the last time I went to their puzzle section, they had like some just random brands, and then they had like one actual San Diego Zoo brand safari park puzzle. And so then when I went the last time, they actually had like 6 from the brand called Green Box, but they're actually made for the safari park and zoo. So I only bought 2 of them. I could have easily gotten all of them, but I actually only got 2 of them, and they're both 500 pieces. They look super fun. I'm curious about Green Box. I think I will actually do a video on them because I think they might I'll have to look them up. But I'm excited about these 2 images. The first one is called Desert Dunes Habitat. These are pretty much like this desert that we drive through from here to Las Vegas. We have like the big giant cactus with the blooms. We have a little fox here, and there's just like a lot of sand and such, but it looks really pretty. I like the little cactus guy. I love the sky up here, and it's 500 pieces. The box feels really sturdy, so I'm excited for that one. And the other one I got is called Wild Woods Habitat, and that is more like where I grew up in Maine, where it's more just woodsy, woodland creatures, mushrooms, trees with leaves. So we have some squirrels, we have a flying bird. Like, they're just really fun, whimsy illustrations, and I'm excited to try this. It is 500 pieces. Again, they're both from the brand Green Box. So I'm gonna look them up, and maybe I'll do a video on them because maybe they are an actual dedicated brand and not just like, I don't know, you know how sometimes it's like a place has puzzles, I'm thinking of Disney, but it's usually just like Seiko puzzles, so they're really not very good quality, and you know that brand is really cheap. But these ones actually seem really nice. So I'm excited, and I'll let you guys know. And then the final ones I got from Magnolia Puzzles. These were heavily influenced by Jigsaw Chibi. I have heard of them before, and I was recommended them before, but then when I saw her images on her Instagram and her YouTube channel, I was like, ooh, I really want to go back and look at them again. They will be a part of my international series from Turkey. So that's exciting. I did get 3 from the brand. So I really loved a lot of their images. I did get 3. I think it was because I wanted to get free shipping, which is rare for international shipping. So I got 3. And so the first one I have is from their new collection by Alexander Jansen. And it's called Colonial Cinnamon's Mystery Orchestra. And it just is a very quirky puzzle. I'll show a close-up so you can see, but it is just like all these crazy monsters with, they do have instruments, but they're all like very interesting instruments. So I think it will be fun. I don't think this will be the one I feature in the video, but it looks just really, I like the illustration a lot. And this one is by Mark Fredrickson, and it is called Groupies at Risk. And when you see this one, you'll be like, well, that looks like Emily, and everything about it just like makes my heart pitter patter. Oh, I love it so much. So it's a cat band. You guys know I'm a crazy cat lady, but this one is like a jazz band, and they're in like an alley with some rats as their audience, and the front guy, if you can see it, is a saxophone player. And I actually originally went to school for saxophone, like college for saxophone. So I just loved it. Even the cat in the front is orange, which all my boys are orange. Like everything just like makes me so happy. It's 1,000 pieces. I'm excited. The final one I have for this video and from this brand is called Tea Time with Alice, and they have a lot of these very fun illustrations where it's like a standalone character, And this one is based, obviously, it's off of Alice in Wonderland, and there's just a, what's with mushrooms? I didn't realize mushrooms was a theme in this video. But here we have the clock in the background, we have her, and there's a lot of these like pop art type puzzles, and I really enjoyed the imagery. I didn't realize they actually have difficulty level, and this one's 3 stars. Oh, all 3 of them are 3 stars. All right, that is it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for a ton of content to come. I have like 3 puzzle videos going right now, so you'll be seeing a lot of me coming soon. Thank you so much for being here and sticking around while I had a moment of time with Dave. But that's it for me. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.